democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
In the White House for 4 more years, we will keep America great. Thank you, Wisconsin.
So, are you here to support the president, or?
Yes.
And how do you feel about how he's done so far in his term?
Excellent.
Excellent?
Yes.
How so?
We just like the way the economy is going.
Is there anything particularly that has happened under the president's 4 years that you particularly like or find memorable, or
He's
anything?
done everything he said he was going to do.
Yeah.
You know, no more bullshit is what it says.
Yeah. Have you noticed any improvements?
Of the economy?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And where are you from? Are you from Milwaukee?
No, Chicago.
You're from Chicago?
That's the Democratic side. Tell them we got to stay Republican over here. See, that's the, you know, they want everything for free on that side. Yeah, exactly. See, exactly. I love what he's doing for the black community. Like, the fact that he has the black community back working. And a lot of people ask me, what do you mean he has the black community back working?
Yeah.
You know, if nothing else, the black man, we're going to just speak on the black man for a second. We've always been able to get jobs with landscaping and painting.
Mm-hmm.
The Mexicans and the illegal immigrants came along, and, you know, they come with their big fancy trucks and they win all the bids and they undercut everybody on the bids because they can do the job twice as fast, you know, and very efficient.
Yeah.
Because they're not paying anyone anything, because the guys they're bringing, they're gonna bring a crew of 10 or 15 and undercut them and pay them $2 or $3 an hour and get the jobs done.
Yeah.
We as blacks, we couldn't keep up with that. So the crime rate goes up in the black community. You know, when the crime rate goes up, what happens then? Then, you know, more blacks are going to jail. You know, President Trump is simply saying, let's get all the illegal immigrants out. If these guys are gonna come and win bids, let them win bids honestly and fair. You know, let them have to pay people correctly.
Yeah.
You know, now that all these illegals are getting out of the United States now, guess what? The black poverty rate and the black unemployment rate is coming up. What makes
I'm
them
not.
a racist?
Yeah, I'm just a journalist.
Makes him a racist.
Yes, ma'am. And I'm honestly just want to know what you feel makes me racist. Because I know with me, and I'm a black man, and
Yeah, I can see that.
I can't hide that for some reason. I try to hide this sometimes, but I can't hide it. But me being a black man, honestly, like I was just telling this young man, what Trump has done for the black community speaks volumes.
What has he done?
Jobs.
What?
Jobs. And you know, that's a
Are
big deal.
where are you from?
Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay, well, I'm from Milwaukee, and he hasn't done a shit here.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I mean, you know, we have a very sensitive. I don't know if you know anything about Milwaukee.
I don't know much about it.
How do you feel about the conversation you just had?
You know, I thought it was interesting because, you know, what he was saying is kind of maybe why a lot of these people are here, because you know, they're only seeing the economy. They are not really seeing the big picture. They're not seeing the environment is going to be destroyed. All these, you know, things that since Trump's been in, all the reversals.
I think our country is in peril, and I'm very scared of an impending future that would include Donald Trump in it again. And 2016 was the worst fucking decision we could ever have made, and I'm still so deeply upset about that election.
They have a right to be there. They have a right to express their opinion.
Yeah.
It's America.
Yeah. And
I have the right to stand here and sell shirts, so it's a win-win.
Can I just ask what your name is and where you're from?
Joey, bag of donuts from Jersey.
I'm with Socialist Alternative, and we're out here today to because we want to play the strongest role that we can in building a mass movement of working people to fight back against Trump and against his policies. The reason that he's able to kind of put on that facade, even though he has nothing, to really help the economy, definitely, nothing to help workers. Everything he's doing is attacking workers.
I like how he redid all the trade deals.
Yeah.
I like how he went in and renegotiated with Boeing on the prices of all the jets and stuff. I like how he's trying to drain the swamp and get the excess spending out of Washington.
I think also, definitely in Wisconsin here, there are working class people who maybe even don't like a lot of his rhetoric, or who are, kind of, even disgusted by a lot of the stuff that he does stand for, but who feel abandoned by the Democratic Party.
Like what he's currently doing in Iran, that's horrible. Like, what he's done to immigrants, awful. Like closing down our borders to asylum seekers, cutting that number more than in half. We'll be willing to accept, like putting children in cages. Like people have died, children have died in our custody because of what the conditions that they have been put into.
4 more years! 4 more years!
Kick you in the head! Kick you in the head!
Think about that! Think about that! He has called the impeachment a coup d'etat. He's in there right now, whipping up his supporters to basically say that the impeachment is a coup d'etat. We refuse to even accept it as legitimate. They are tearing down checks and balances. This regime, that no one can tell me here for sure that Trump would even leave if he didn't win the election. Instead, he would call it illegitimate and demand on staying. What do we do now to stop that from then?
Have you talked to him? Was he the first Trump supporter you talked to today, or?
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Do you plan to talk to more?
No.
Yeah.
No. I mean, it just happened, and because you seem to be having a civil conversation.
Yeah.
I don't want to confront these people.
Yeah, I see.
You know what? That doesn't get you anywhere.
Yeah.
And I can see they're coming. I really think that, and the interesting thing is all those people that are standing up there, I just wonder how they, he thinks he's against immigrants. They're probably against, everybody's against somebody, you know what I mean?
The race, look, it's always the Democrats have the country divided at this moment. Like, what they're trying to do with Trump right now, like, if the people voted him in, the people should respect the fact that he's our president. The same way when Obama was voted in, and everyone hated the fact that there was a black president in office, but guess what? Obama said something at his inaugural speech that meant a lot and said a lot, and it was very loud when he said it. And he said something along the lines of, I am everyone's president. And even for the ones who don't like the fact that I'm their president, guess what? I'm still your president as well.
Yeah.
And it's simple. If people don't like this country and don't respect the fact that the people voted him there, why do they still live in this country?
Mm-hmm.
It's free for you to travel and get a well, it's not free to get a passport, but you can go through the proper measures. If you hate America that much, leave, because this is our president. Respect him. It's that simple.
How do we build a movement that does not gamble everything on a very dangerous gamble of relying on the elections and a regime that is tearing down the rule of law? Whose streets? Our streets! 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 Whose streets? Our streets!
Like, you want more?
Why did you come out here tonight? What was it like for you to be out here? And I saw you talking to a lot of Trump people. Why did you make the effort to talk to have these conversations with people?
I came out here tonight because I think that we're wrong, that we have a wrong concept of the issues.
Yeah.
If you're a Trump supporter, you know what I'm saying, maybe you've taken part in the America that hasn't been so beautiful to a lot of us over time.
Yeah.
And in your desperation, you turn to a man like you see what's happening, but you don't understand why it's happening. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't want to make the video too long, so I'm just going to keep it brief.
Yeah.
You see what's happening, but you don't understand why it's happening. And then you see, okay, I see what's happening. I don't understand why it's happening, but there's a bunch of Mexicans over there.
Yeah.
Right? And then you hear a rich white guy say, oh, it's those Mexicans who did it.
Yeah.
But you don't know that it was the rich folks who made the NAFTA deal, you know what I'm saying, to make it easy for capital, for money to go across the border, but then hard for labor to come across the border.
Yeah.
So money can go across the border, products can come across the border, rich men can go across the border, but poor people can't.
Yeah.
It makes the Mexicans poorer eventually because they came off the farms to work in the factories. As soon as they went off the farms to work in the factories, their wage went down. You know what I'm saying? And then with us, our wage goes down because our jobs go over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's what happened with white people, and then he says, oh, it's Mexicans over there, and then he's got them supporting him.
Yeah.
Now, meanwhile, in the background, I mean, what's happening? I mean, we're threatening war with countries that we don't need to be at war with because childhood poverty is steady 22%. Childhood poverty in this country is steady 22%. And so nobody's talking about, I care about the economy, I care about the numbers, I care about America, when childhood poverty is 22%. You're bullshitting about abortion, and childhood poverty is 22% consistently in this country since the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And so there are more black men in prison right now than there were 10 years before the Civil War.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it's like we really got to figure out, we really got to get to the issues. And I think it does take us coming out here and talking to each other. I think, at least I hope, that there's always some coming.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, man.
Absolutely.